Hey, it's Brian Mudd. This is my cheat sheet for Tuesday, April 3rd. The new plight of small businesses. We've had a lot of issues that small businesses have had to overcome, but those that have and are managing to prosper and looking to hire right now, well, they too are facing new challenges. The plight of the growing small business now? Laziness. CNN Money had several examples, comments from business owners, small business people from around the country. And the number one issue that businesses that are doing pretty well are running into is that they can't hire because, as they're finding, even with above entry-level jobs, in some cases jobs that can pay up to $80,000 a year, they're finding that people in many different parts of the country are just too lazy. They can't get people that want to work. One of the most egregious examples I saw was a business that routinely will hire people and they have them quit after 3 months because in their particular state, which is Wisconsin, even if you quit after 3 months, you're still entitled to unemployment. So people go out there, work, get 3 months of time in, quit, collect unemployment for 2 years. It is a huge, huge problem. This is something that's a hot button of mine because I've said for some time, no matter how strong you are, the moment at which you get used to collecting checks for doing absolutely nothing, it's a virus, it's a disease, and it can grab hold of you. And increasingly, small businesses around these United States are reporting that, in fact, people would rather sit around collecting food stamps and unemployment than getting out there busting their butts and making it happen. Now, I know that's not even necessarily most people, but it's enough people, and it's all part of the problem that we have to overcome as a society, never mind the fact that we can't afford as a society all of these benefits we pay out to these people who want to be lazy. All right, calm down now. Technology. Is technology stunting your child's growth? We've talked previously. There's some really good research that came out of the Ivy League schools last year that showed that if you put technology into the hand of somebody under the age of 2, that it can actually hurt their developmental growth because children that young can't process what's going on with a tablet or a piece of technology, and it can actually inhibit the natural development of the brain. Well, what about the older kids? How about much older? Teenagers even. New research is showing that by 2020, we're going to have a new mini crisis on our hands. The children of today are not going to have developed depth in critical thinking or have patience to be able to deal with complex issues in everyday life in today's society. Kids increasingly are becoming, and there's now statistical information to back this up, impatient, and they are not developing critical thinking skills. As they get into the workforce, as they begin to become the adults of tomorrow, that could set us up for a real difficult time societally and dealing with very complex issues. Think about how kids that are involved in a lack of patience play out as adults. Think about the political process. If we make quick, rash decisions, things are well thought out because we can't critically think anymore. Real interesting study. Check out my physical cheat sheet to get into that today. Couple other technology stories here real quick. Consumer Reports is out. Probably no surprise here, but hey. Consumer Reports says that the top tablet, no doubt, it's the new iPad. Absolutely gets Consumer Reports blessing. If you're going any direction, go with the new iPad. I would agree, by the way. And get this. The customer satisfaction rating of new iPad owners, 98%. That makes it tied with another Apple device, the iPhone 4, as being the most satisfied technological devices of all time. Staying with Apple, again, and staying with the iPhone, here's one more for you. Apple, I was talking about how the iPhone has been gaining huge market share over the past year, going from 23% market share this time last year all the way up to 43% by the end of 2011. Well, get this. We now have numbers coming in out of AT&T and Sprint that show that more people are activating iPhones at AT&T and Sprint than all other smartphones combined. All other phones combined. It looks like Apple could, with the iPhone, become the majority market share smartphone with just one product against about 30 or 40 others. Unbelievable, right? That's the cheat sheet for today. Enjoy yours, and we shall see you tomorrow.